Welcome back to the WBX Network. Rob Massey alongside the man now who is identifying himself as Jonathan James Spear.
For one fall, your ref is Mr. Steve Mosher.
Steve Mosher back out there after receiving a potato sack. Now this match is going to be very, very interesting. This match is a number one contendership match for the RWA Hype Championship. And it's going to be between Mike Montero and Jason Devine. And even though a year has passed, these two men who have been feuding longer than any other wrestlers in the Renegade Wrestling Alliance history will lock up again, and this time for a shot to become the first Grand Slam champion in the history of the RWA, holding tag team, triple crown, and now Hype Gold. Mike Montero said back in August that this is what he's warning all RWA champions about. The stack deck put champions on notice. They went after Kris Pyro. Montero lost to Kris Pyro at Thanksgiving Throwdown, but has his sights set on that Hype Championship around his waist. These two last year feuded, ironically after Christmas Chaos, but the Thanksgiving Throwdown for the Triple Crown Championship. It was a hellacious match and a hellacious rivalry and feud. And I tell you what, folks, buckle in. This is not going to be for the faint of heart.
Already we see Jason Devine with bandages. Clearly he's injured. He is not 100%. And that's going to work into Mike Montero's favor.
Jason Devine.
And this match is for the RWA Hype Championship.
#1 contender.
Lucy Santana doing a great job. Steve Mosher reiterating that this is a #1 contendership match. Holding his back. Jason Devine, wrapped, has a shoulder and arm problem. And here we go. Both men pacing. Montero charges, gets dropped toe hold by Jason Devine into a hip toss, nicely done. Devine, where just a stomp takes Montero down. Over the top, Montero catches himself. Devine springboards and a big clothesline drops Montero right in front of us. These two know each other so well. Jason Devine is going to fly. Here he comes over the top and takes down Mike Montero. Somersault plancha and that wrapped shoulder. And, well, Jason Devine's going to do a little dancing.
Again, these distractions are going to do nothing but cost Jason Devine valuable chance to get the advantage in this match.
Jason Devine's rally song as he forearms Mike Montero. Devine was so close to winning the Triple Crown Championship last year at Dynasty. Took 5 chair shots from Mike Montero as they trade forearms back and forth. Now a year later almost, they feud again over a different title, or at least this time a shot for a different title. The more things change, the more they stay the same, as Electric Avenue plays over our speakers. Mike Montero trips up Jason Devine. Montero, nice neck breaker, takes down Jason Devine. Devine in a bad way after a little bit, maybe too much partying. Devine back in the ring. One and a kick out. Devine kicks out at about 1.5. Big knee lift this time to Jason Devine. Excuse me, knee drop. I keep calling it a knee lift tonight. Off the ropes, kick right to the face of Jason Devine by Mike Montero, and another kick out at 1. Montero now blatantly choking Jason Devine. And I think he bit Devine's finger as well. Now Montero's taking a little bit too much time to get his point to the crowd.
It seems strange that Mike Montero does not want to. Oh, there it is. I was going to say he does not want to target those injured areas of Jason Devine, but clearly he's going after it now.
Now he's just blatantly choking out Jason Devine on the second rope. He has until 5. He breaks at 4. And now he's just celebrating to our fans on YouTube and here at home. Kick right to the knee. Devine trying to slow down Montero. Montero gets kicked right in that bad shoulder as Montero fixes his hair. Devine with a shot right to the gut, and now a forearm right to the face. Montero ducks a forearm by Devine. Devine full Nelson, and the full Nelson face buster. Nicely done. Going for a kick, and now Jason Devine with a powerbomb. Nicely done. Rolls Montero through. Goes for a modified DDT. And that could be it. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out just at 2. Montero with a boot right to the face of Devine, and now kicks Devine right in the head. He rolls Devine over cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. These two know each other so well, I can't even get their names right. Montero looks to go to the high rent district again. Here in Olneyville. Devine cuts him off. And Montero hung up a little bit on that top turnbuckle. Now the ace holds on to Jason Devine. He's trying to fight Jason Devine off. Devine looks like he's wavering. Montero's turning. And what is he doing? He's not going to try to... And now a big superplex. And both men hook. 1, 2, 3. But wait a minute. But who's pinned? Steve Mosher saying both is pinned. This match is a draw.
All 4 shoulders is out.
So this match is a draw. That's unreal. Montero is flipping out a little bit because they both pinned each other after the superplex.
And now they really...
And True Phoenix is saying 5 minutes, restart the match. He got approval, and here we go. So now we are under a 5-minute time limit for both men as Montero and Devine forearm each other back and forth. Devine down to 2 knees, tries to get himself back up, and here's a huge forearm to Mike Montero. Both men are beating the hell out of each other here tonight. Montero just slaps gets slapped by Jason Devine. Now both men again, high rent district. What's Devine trying to do this time? Okay, so he's gonna tell me it's a scrap buster from the top rope. Montero fights through it, and a big kick right to the head of Jason Devine, who's hung up in the tree of woe. Montero, top rope. We've seen this before. The double knee drop. That's gotta be it. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and Devine kicks out. Montero can't believe it. This crowd trying to get behind Jason Devine. Irish whip, Devine reverses Montero into the corner. Devine charges, tucks under, catches Montero, and a big knee to the face. Devine off the ropes, and a huge clothesline. Devine expelled every ounce of energy he had to clothesline Mike Montero. Here's a cover, 1, 2, and Montero kicks out. Now the frustration starting to be shown by Jason Devine. Listen to this crowd at the Chop Shop. Another sellout show here at the RWA Chop Shop in the Onlyville section of Providence for the Renegade Wrestling Alliance and RWA Hype. Both men clubbing each other right to the temple. There's nothing technical about this. They're trying to beat the hell out of each other now. Irish whip. Devine stomps to the back and a forearm right to the mush of Mike Montero. Reverse now, Montero forearms Jason Devine. Off the ropes. Devine kicks in the back of the head. And Montero is wavering, but he's still standing. Devine's back up, and what a super kick! Now Devine is wavering, Montero using the second rope to stay up. Both men nose to nose now, look at the intensity, and a boot right to the face. A kick right to the head and a clothesline. Oh my God! Steve Mosher checking on Jason Devine and Mike Montero. He's going to administer a 10 count. Neither man has moved since Devine's clothesline. Devine showing a couple of signs of life. Mosher's up to 6. Devine is trying to climb to the second rope. It's like the end of Rocky II. Mosher's at 9. Both men are at the second rope. Montero falls. That's a standing 10 count. It's a draw again. 2 times in a row. Both men have wrestled to a draw. And Steve Mosher, I gotta go find out. So we have no number 1 contender for the RWA Hype Championship.
Contender for the RWA Hype Championship.
And I agree with you, Steve. I mean, neither man could answer a 10 count. They can't continue to wrestle. I mean, Steve got 5 extra minutes, and this is what it happens. It is the competitive spirit that we have here in the Renegade Wrestling Alliance. As Jason Devine is trying to carry himself out. And Mike Montero now trying to climb back up. And what a finish. Incredible, these two know each other so well. And folks, up next is our main event. Davey Cash, the newly crowned Triple Crown champion, is going to team up with Triplicious against Mike Grassa. And, well, we don't know who Mike Grassa's partner is going to be. Hopefully we'll find out soon. We'll be back on the WBEX network here at the RWA Chop Shop.